out that swirl. It's a cheesecake, it's a brownie, it's mashed up together with masala chai spices, and it is unbelievably delicious. Let's get started. All good brownies start with butter and chocolate. I have a double boiler here, and all that is a heat-proof bowl over barely simmering water, and that's just gonna gently melt the chocolate until it's nice and smooth and creamy. And you can see it's already melting away, and it's gonna get nice and glossy and thick very quickly. That's looking like I want to jump into it. Okay, the butter has almost completely melted through, and whatever heat's left in this bowl will help it melt. Now for the next ingredients, a little bit of sugar and a couple of eggs. And now I'm going to switch from my spatula to a whisk, break those yolks, and get that all mixed up. You see how that thickens up almost instantaneously? That's what you're looking for. Now, a little bit of flour, sprinkle that in. And the key for me with desserts that have chocolate in it, because the butter that we used was unsalted, I just want to add a nice big pinch of salt because I think that heightens the flavor of the chocolate. Oh, yes. Part of me just wants to eat this out of the bowl right now. Patience, Vijaya, patience. Right, so because these are chai brownies, I'm gonna put in some spices that traditionally go into masala chai. So we have some black pepper, and that's gonna give a little bit of heat, which sounds incredibly unusual, but that little bit of heat goes such a long way and makes it super yummy. We have some clove for sweetness, some cinnamon. You might have had cinnamon in apple pies. Well, it's fantastic in these brownies. Some ground ginger, and last but not least, my favorite, cardamom, nice and floral. Oh yes, and just the heat from the brownie batter is just lifting all the flavor of those spices. It smells so good. The brownie batter is done, and now it's time to work on that crazy cheesecake topping that I especially love. All right, time to make that cream cheese topping. Starting off with a big hunk of cream cheese, some white sugar, and I'm just gonna blend it up like that. Crazy blender. Okay, so now that's coming together. I'm gonna add an egg yolk, and that's gonna help bind it, followed by some black pepper again. I don't know, I just like the spiciness of black pepper in this, and whiz whiz. How easy was that? So easy, right? Now it's time to put our brownie together. So I've gone ahead and greased and lined a 9x9 square baking pan, and I'm gonna start by scraping this batter in. It is so luscious and thick. Oh yeah, come out. You know you wanna. Here you go. And I'm just gonna spread it out nice and even. Get them into the corners. It's looking pretty good. Now for the cream cheese. So this is the fun part. This is when you can get creative. Just take dollops of this cheesecake mixture, put it over the top of the batter, and it really doesn't matter how you do this. It's a free-for-all. You just want to make sure it's evenly distributed. Oh my gosh, my mouth's watering. Calm down, Vijaya. And once you've done that, now is when the party begins. Just take a couple of skewers and start to swirl it around. And the cheesecake mixture will marble into the brownie mixture. It's just a match made in heaven. All right, now I'm gonna pop this into a 350-degree oven for about 35 to 40 minutes. And you'll know when this is ready because the sides will start to pull away from the pan, and a toothpick inserted in the middle will come out with a few crumbs still stuck to it. So I pulled these out of the oven a while ago and let them hang out on the counter to cool. Now you know what's really cool? Because I lined this with parchment paper, I just lift it out like that. No sticking, no, not on my watch. Okay, wow, doesn't that look like a chai latte? Oh, yes. Right. Check that out. Dense, fudgy, cream cheesy. The flavor of the spices really come through. It's just a symphony. You know, you can taste the cardamom, the ginger, and then that little bit of black pepper in that cream cheese topping. Wow. Zebra Chai Brownies. You gotta try them.